Alrighty then, folks. Hello there, and welcome back. Some more Super Robot Wars. I finally don't feel like shit, so it is time to go do some more recording. We have enough to do one customization right now. I just checked, and we'd be something like, we need like 2,400 to do both, or 240,000 to do both, and we have just below that, so we'll wait till later to do it. Though, the Tall Goose's upgrade is actually kind of useful, the Wings really isn't. I'm kind of curious though, because we only need 3,400 to full upgrade someone. I kind of want to do it with the main character, but we'll worry about that later. We also got some vault stuff to do. Oh, and if you don't remember the last episode or you're new to this, we just joined with the Endless Vault stuff for Gundam Wing. We got it, well, not joined it, they kind of helped us out getting attacked. And Hero in the Wing and then Zex in the Doggies 3 showed up. And Noin in the Virgo. And Bison's that douchebag from Buddy Complex who's really in love with Hero for some reason. Also, he hates like everyone else. Oh, cool. 100 points. And, oh yeah, and we also got attacked by Wu Fei. By defeating him with Hero, I think we got him to join us. All in all, that's pretty cool. So we also got the Altron, or the Notaku, I forget what it's officially called. No, it's actually the embodiment of the God of Intelligence, which ironically looks like Lelouch from Code Geass, or Geass, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I always grew up having it called the Geass, but, you know, it might be called the Geass because it's pronounced by a Japanese person. But my Urs isn't all that great anymore. I used to be fluent in it, but it's been a few years. And I tried talking to somebody in it, and it just came out as Scots recently, so it was kind of funny. Oh, I never checked what the customization for the Ultron would be. Meh, we'll do that later. I could also start upgrading weapons if I really wanted, but I find upgrading weapons is useful for the, like, one time you do it, and then for everyone else it's just a giant waste of money. But at some point in the game we're going to be getting so much money, because the majority of our people will be upgraded, that we'll be full upgrading people as soon as they join us for the lulz, basically. Because once a character joins you, they rarely leave you, and if they die, their suit gets transferred to somebody else. So the customization is generally affordable. The only problem is there's mid-season upgrades, which, from what we've seen with Show, if they get the upgrade, I think they keep their stuff, but I'm not quite sure. Once it happens to another character, we'll know for sure. But for now, I'm not quite sure. I also said sure, what, 6 times in 2 sentences? Quality speaking. Deal. That dude's hair. It literally does it. It always crops off screen, even when you look at it in the guide. I'm not even sure they drew the full hair. Alright, I'm evil now. Go fuck you guys. I'm selling this machine to the evil people. So, this is the beginning of Endless Waltz, right? So, right around the middle of Gundam Wing, he goes in kind of is outgoing again, and then he goes back into his shell near the end. So I'm assuming he's about to open up again, and then once he goes into Frozen Teardrops Land, he'll close down again. It's kind of ups and downs with him. But after Frozen, I think it has something to do with him being frozen for a couple of years. Because he repeatedly has that done, but... Frozen Teardrops, like, he hates everyone again, even Relina, who offers to marry him. Though I'm pretty sure it's a clone of Relina, I'm not quite sure, though. I kind of stopped halfway through that series. Or not a clone of her, but a child of hers, but, yeah. Because all of the characters look exactly the same, even though they're the childrens of the original character. Like, Duo 2 is literally Duo. Quattro is literally just gender-bent Quattro, who looks exactly the same. I don't think Wu Fei has kids. I know he's a scientist, but I don't think he has kids. Oh, and Zex's son, despite being like 10, looks so much like Zex, everyone gets confused and thinks it's still Zex. Oh, they're attacking the town again. Oh. Sweet. Duo, Quatre, the male version, and Trace over there, or No Face, depending on what he's being called at this particular moment. You can't really, oh, Troa, my bad. Trace is the other guy. So, Troa takes the name from a guy he murders, and assumes his identity, or gets killed, I forget, to be honest. But the dude, like, has a wife and a family and everything, so they still think he's alive and doing all this stuff. But in fact, no, he's dead. He also worked at a circus and is like a... yeah. Defeat the Pythroid within 3 turns. Any allies defeated, Pythroid intercepts the city. I'm assuming one of these things? Yeah. Oh, they're from Crosshenge. Alright then. So what kind of attacks do you got here, Troa? I'm assuming our friends are gonna come back within 2 turns. But we have to kill all of them within 3, so it should be interesting. 1 to 3, 2 to 5, 2 to 6, and fire everything. Gatling body. Greatest ability in MS Saga. So you have a... you have a 1 to 4, a 1 to 3, and a 2 to 4. I'm assuming he gets an upgrade eventually and gets an even better ability. Or like a secret attack. And 2 to 5, 1 to 3, 1 to 3. And do you guys have any special abilities? Oh, cool. Yeah, so he turns invisible at some time, but usually it's at the beginning of battle, not at the end. So that's kind of weird. But we have to get him up to 230 morale, and then he'll turn invisible. Oh, and what do you have for Spirit? You have Wall and Flash. We might end up turning that on, that's pretty useful, and then Flash. Oh, he's voiced by a girl in the Japanese version. It's good to know. And what do you have? You have Flash, Focus, Mercy, and Bullseye. Really useful, actually. Oh wow, the beam scythe actually turns off before combat. That's cool. Or scissor. Alright, that was pretty cool. So yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, we have 5 over here, 3 over there, so 8. So I'm assuming this guy's gonna move and then attack. Assuming they have an attack. I probably should check. Yeah, they do. And then we'll just ignore everyone else. They're gonna get reinforcements after the 3 turns though, so They can't. Oh, they can move and attack. Hmm. Oh, that's a different one from the one we attacked. My bad. I should have checked. Head Vulcans are pretty good, though, apparently. Oh, and that's the Gundam team. I honestly didn't expect Gundam Zeta, or Double Zeta, to be in this. But there's Ryu Luca, Bicha, Arano, or Judah Ashta, who's piloting the Zeta in this one. That next to him is the REGZ, which is from CCA, or Char's Counterattack, and it was piloted by Amuro. So I thought that was the Mega Rider for some reason, which would have been piloted by Mondo, but it isn't. So, that's interesting. Yep, Bicha will eventually steal a ship, become a captain, get discharged from the army because no one didn't expect that. Ellie, who falls in love with him and they get married but don't have any kids. Rue, who's in the REGZ for some reason, who eventually falls in love with Judah but breaks up with him after a year. Because, you know, they're like, he's like 14 and she's an adult. That's a normal thing in Double Zeta, though. Don't think too much. Yeah, less than 2,000 damage gets negated. Alright, so we have Ryu Luca and the REGZ. I'm assuming this is like the normal REGZ, where if we transform it, because the transformation module is a separate part, and it bends the frame to transform in combat, we won't be able to transform her out. Usually, though, with the Zeta and the REGZ, having them transformed means they're a lot better than when they aren't. But yeah, recently Ellie and Bicha have come up in something called, I believe it's Cold Steel, which is like, it's mobile suit grudge fights kind of thing. It's a little bit weird. But that's from some or no, it's Last Sun. Cold Steel is the actual movie that it's based off of. But yeah, they're from this movie, and like, it's mobile suit grudge fights. It's kind of weird. We can't use that because of morale. We need 110. Alright then. I was kind of hoping you'd do a little bit more damage, but that's fine. So, first off, we want... Well, Bicha, you have the Beam Rifle, Clay Bazooka, Beam Rifle, Rapid Fire. Okay. Can't use that, though. And Ellie, you have Hyper Bazooka, Beam Rifle, and Melee, right? Vulcan Pod, Beam Rifle, Beam Saber, Long Rifle. Oh, no Hyper Bazooka. That's interesting. I'm assuming this is the 180mm rifle from the Ground Gundam, but who knows? So, by the time of Double Zeta, the Gundam Mark II... Oh no, it's the Super Rifle! She shouldn't be able to use that without an extra reactor on the back of her mobile suit. Whatever. So by the time of Double Zeta, the Mark II is actually so out of date that the only reason she's using it because she kind of stole it. And Bicha was never really a good pilot. He was kind of an asshole too because he betrayed everyone like multiple times. Okay, I can't move and attack with you, so I'm just gonna Hyper Beam Cannon. Alright, yeah, that's about what I expected. Really good damage, though. Holy crap. And yeah, Long Beam Saber, which is the Beam Saber mounted in the front of the Beam Rifle. Beam Saber. Beam Confused. The Zeta has 2, or 4 technically, but 2 arm-mounted grenade launchers. And yeah, you can't move and fire with the Hyper Mega Launcher. That makes sense. I'm gonna use Beam Confused just because I'm confused as to what it is. I don't know if that means Camille's in the game, he was the protagonist from Zeta, but due to some things that happened in Zeta, he couldn't fight. And, you know, the fact that he is... Oh. God damn you. If I lose because of that, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, I can't lose. Sweet. But yeah, so, Quatre, if he can, is gonna use that move and attack ability to kill this guy, then move to kill another one. Can you get there by chance? You can, at this very corner. So, you're going to Beam Scissor Chain Assault, or not. You're gonna Head Vulcan, because I don't want to waste that energy if I don't have to. Sure, let's use the Clay Bazooka. It uses ammunition, so we're not actually wasting energy doing this. So, the Clay Bazooka is kind of interesting. At close ranges, it is a bazooka, as you'd expect. After, I think it's 200 yard or 200 meters, it actually disengages and becomes a shotgun shell. It's actually just the double Gatling. We've seen that before. I was kind of hoping to fire everything, but maybe we'll do that later. And Troa... Yeah, you'll be fine. Can we have you use your... No, we can only have you use Heat Shuttle. You'll be fine. No, we have nobody to heal right now. Ooh, and Bullseye. Guaranteed hit. Sweet. Hyper Mega Launcher, we want to see this. So, if I remember correctly, the Serpents were built with data captured from the original Heavy Arms. And that's why you'll notice a lot of similar animations. Yeah, so the Hyper Mega Launcher is literally just a ship's reactor built into a rifle that was semi-portable for the Zeta Gundam. It can also connect when it goes into Wave Rider mode or transforms into a plane, which is called Wave Rider mode. It's not all that useful, to be honest. After the end, Bomb Shield. Let's see, do you have shoot everything yet? You do! Gotta say, that's badass. It's exactly what I thought it was gonna be, but badass. Yay, free money. Whoops. Yep, I expected that. Alright, so, I want to bring Masaki, but I don't want to bring Masaki. Yeah, it should be fine. I mean, he is right there. Okay, and they know Seabook now. That's interesting. Seabook was, you know, born 23 years after the whole, or after they left the second Neo Zeon War. But whatever, it's fine. That happened in 88. Seabook was born in like 11. Oh. Oh, so imagine a chakram, but make it fly and explode when it gets near people. That's what they were talking about. It was used by the Rafflesia, which was the main mobile armor used by that guy in F91. Iron Mask. And that's Play Mark II. Or is that a mass production Cubile? Oh, no, that's Play. Alright then. Oh, right, purple. For some reason I thought that was black. The black ones are the mass production versions. I'm gonna go have Judah talk to her. Sound like a plan, right? And then if I have to kill her, I'll have Judah do it. Oh, so Neo Zeon's a thing in this world too. Cool. Are we gonna run into Rakakon and, you know, he's gonna be piloting a unicorn? Or like a Kshatriya or something? Alright, I'm gonna try to have Judah talk to her, and then I'll have Judah kill her. And fight her at least once. You're not my brother. Though, then again, that is more of... And looks like Bellry also has something to do with her, so I'm going to have him try to talk to her as well. Oh, and he has Mercy now. That's useful. Alright, so first off, we'll start up here. We'll just have you move forward because you can't do much else. Oh yeah, so it is Divide. So we could have her transform into mobile suit mode, but we don't really want to. So if you're wondering, the REGZ is actually a customizable, or a flat upgrade to the Zeta, but it was customized exclusively for Amuro. Eventually they would come out with the REGZ Custom, which used a full-sized AK for some reason. It even has wooden furniture, it's kind of hilarious. But that one was just designed for somebody specific who we never actually see. Yeah, she can't take another hit like that. That was kind of bad. So we need to be careful through Hyper Mega Launcher, or do we want a long Beam Saber this guy? For one battle. If you're curious about the Hyakko Shiki, this is the former mobile suit of Quattro Bajeena, otherwise known as Char Aznable. In the final battle in Grips with Hamon, he managed to kill Hamon, but the cockpit was found destroyed. They recovered it after the battle and brought it back to the Argama, where they eventually repaired it. But Char was nowhere to be seen. Originally, he was supposed to fill up the Glemmy role in Double Zeta, and, you know, be creepy with Judah's sister versus Glemmy doing it randomly. But that, of course, never happened. So, because of when CCA was released, Tomino, who is the director for the series, pulled out all references to Char and Hamon, or not Char and Hamon, Char and Amuro. Except for in the opening sequence, which is really confusing, but it is what it is. So Char never actually was in the series, so it just kind of feels weird because they make Glemmy the bastard son of Giran Zabi, which is the first time we heard about this. It was eventually made a little bit more sense in the plot to assassinate Giran, where he was adopted by the Toto clan on a favor to Giran Zabi, the Toto clan being another powerful clan in Side 3. But that was just to get curry favor with Giran, and everyone knew it. So he was traded like shit. But the rumor eventually got out to him, and he was really unhappy as a child because of it. I hope Glemmy's in this game, or at least we get the bow. I really like the bow. It's one of my favorite mobile suits. The bow is basically the Neo Zeon Zeta. Scientists who are working on the Zeta plan for Anaheim when Neo Zeon came back around, because they're mostly Zeon citizens originally, and kind of forced into working for the Federation, they all jump shipped and rejoined Neo Zeon. However, when they did that, they took a lot of the data and stuff taken from the Zeta project. So it's basically the Neo Zeon Zeta, but they make it look really cool, and I like it. Alright, Megafauna, yeah, I want you here, because you provide that to everyone else, and Cygnus, I want you there. Bellry, I want you to go Beam Saber this guy. See, EX action, multi-action. Alright, so we're going to Head Vulcans this guy. Or no, we'll Beam Scissor him. That'll protect Rue to some degree. And then we will hit this guy full on. Yeah. I'm trying to have Judah get to here to talk to Q, or Play. Play was named after some obscure magazine in Japan at the time, and I for the life of me can't remember what it was. It exists, but that's about all I know. Okay, so you have full as well, so I'm just gonna, you know, Heat Shuttle throw this guy. Okay. So I mentioned mobile suits that the Barton Foundation had given to some rebels in the 2 episodes ago, I believe. What I was thinking about was the Magnac, which is a very obscure thing that kind of looks like a serpent. And yeah, we saw the rapid fire for the Hyakushiki. Yeah, I honestly didn't know it existed till I actually went and looked it up. I plan on at some point rewatching all the Gundam series because a friend of mine wants to do it. So that's gonna happen. I just haven't done it yet, so I'm looking up a bunch of stuff about Gundam. Probably should have done that one, but oh well. Alright then. I honestly wasn't expecting him to dodge the 65% chance. I should have used Flash, but it is what it is. Command, Defend is fine. She has a lot of HP. Panaritachi. That is the line that I quote constantly. So, the Cubile is one of the first mobile suits to institute funnels, which are a much smaller version of the, what is it? The bit? Yeah, the bits that, oh, it's already ongoing, right. They're a much smaller version of the bits that Lala had used back during the 1 Year War. And, you know, Chalia Bull and Cusco Eye. A couple of those other characters who you guys have no idea who they are, but also use the Elmith. The Cubile was actually one of the first to use the funnels, which are the more combat-directed version of that. They're much smaller and powered exclusively by new type bullshit. But they do charge off of the Mobile Suits Made reactor, making them semi-useful. I don't think this will kill him, so this should be fine. Yeah. Just weaken them a whole bunch. I should probably look at that guy's attacks. We haven't seen them yet. For some reason, I was getting these two guys mixed up. I thought he was just using the same one. But it's slightly different. Nectar Barrett rifle. Nice. 50 caliber rifle. Oh, he also does have aerial mine, which is the exact same thing. Machine cannons, I guess. Sure, let's do that. Ow. Probably should have expected that. Yep. Still counts as Tro's kill, though. Yep. Iron Mask was the main antagonist from F91. He used the bugs that they mentioned earlier. The SBR on... How about you? Nah, you're fine where you are. Kind of like, do I want Dio or do I want Ioba to get the kill? That was so I could also get the support hit. Not that it's really needed. I think we've already seen that one, but I wasn't quite sure. Yeah, we've seen that before. Good damage, though. Alright, we can't talk to him, but I'm gonna have him attack her. And then the Tall Geese will move over to here, to Heat Rod, this guy. Oh. Oops. I didn't mean to show that. Whatever. Ah, you asshole. Having 61 HP. Alright, that killed him. Alright, Hero, Twin Buster Rifle, the boss, or do I want to go for this guy? I kind of want to go for that guy. Yeah, you got crushed, Mike. Oh wait, no. So you had the no HP left? Yeah, you had the no HP left. And you missed? Really? Really? You missed? Alright, fine. And one job, dude. One job. Alright, so... you... I guess use temper... This should kill him. Yeah. 16 more, and then she becomes, Ace Pilot. Oh, nice. You both win. They both win at the same time. That's awesome, actually. Ain't good enough. Haven't even moved these guys up here yet, either. Awesome. Three, 4, 5. Ryu, can you attack from all the way over there? I'd rather you not die. Oh, well, we could always use Flash. That is true. I honestly wasn't really expecting that to happen, but that works. And has Ellie got hit yet? Yeah, she has. I want to use the Vulcan Pod if I can avoid it. Long Beam Saber on the Kyurem. Let's see, 4C. And then I'm gonna use Bullseye just in case. Just in case there's like a... You need to land a hit on her with Judah. Then again, we're gonna have Judah kill her, so... That's fucked up to say about your little sister, dude. Should we use it on him? It's gonna be a bad idea. It really is, but I kinda wanna do it. Oh, I didn't mean to show that, but it's fine. Really? Really? Really, Quadra? Really? Fine. Oh, if we go into the ship, can we use a different pack? I forgot that was a thing. We unlocked that before, right? I'm not just imagining it. I kind of should avoid getting kills with Bicha and Ellie because I'm never going to ace them. So it's kind of a waste. But I don't want it. That's kind of gamey. I probably shouldn't use that on Bicha, but it'll be fine. Oh, that was a powerful hit. I shouldn't have done that. Victory for the motherland! Interesting enough, Motherland is actually almost a Russian exclusive, kind of. Or no, Fatherland is a German exclusive, or Motherland is a more commonly used term. But for the most part, you only see Russians and German people referring it to the mother or the fatherland, at least historically. Some Americans tried it, but it never really took off. And it's not very common parlance in the Americas. Oh. I thought Cecily was going to be support for that attack, but oh well. card, yeah, your defense goes up. Are you at full HP, Beecha? No. You are, though, right, Troa? Yeah, you are. Just in case. It's not really necessary, but can't hurt. It's not worth it. Alright, so I'm gonna have, what kind of spirits do you have, Beecha? Again, nothing useful. Super nice, but I'd never use it. Like, it's too much forethought that I'm not gonna put into attacking. And support. I don't want to kill her. I want to damage her, not kill her. Cool. And Judo Ashta Senpai. And he still has Persist going, so... Bellry might have needed to do that, but I think play made more sense. Oh yeah, we did get other modules. Really should use those. Wait, did they make Bellry a new type in this game? I hope not. Oh, he's still not falling through the atmosphere this time. Ah, yes, Lena. Lena is Judah's brother. For some reason, Play and Lena hid in a cabin in the middle of the woods that got hit by a mobile suit. However, magically in the nick of time, Sayla manages to pull her out, even though Sayla is literally not addressed at all for 2 seasons. She just managed to do it. Mainly because her VA was really popular. And she was out on safari and then filming a movie during recording of the seasons, so she couldn't be part of it. Biosensor. The biosensor is basically a pseudo-psycho frame, similar to the unicorn's, just much, much more primitive. It allows him to move with thinking about it, not without actually doing it. Which is a way to explain the cool moves that Judah managed to do in the series. This is after the Neo-Zeon War? What? How are you still alive, Play? You died in that war. Both you and your sister died, for that matter. Alright, so only Bellry can't be defeated now. What do you have, anyway, attack-wise? 1 to 5, so hand-mounted beam gun, beam sabers, funnels. Nothing too extraordinary. We've already seen the funnel, so that's done. Wait. Yeah, that'll be fine. And yeah, we can't use Vigor because it's at full HP. Makes total sense. Your name is Lame Villain of the Week. God, Ioba, you understand this show so much. Like it's a Bandai property or something. Dude, capture him and interrogate him later. You could have got a cool suit and, you know, had some technical data for your guys back when you get to the other world. Come on now. And worst comes to worst, you have another suit in case somebody gets hurt. I guess we'll just have Trilla do it. It doesn't really matter. If I can, I'd like to ace Trilla, because Trilla's actually pretty good. Hey, we got some skill up. Oh, wait. How did you see Lena then? You don't see that till after Axis. Or are they talking about the CCA Axis? That's possible. Ah, so that's the explanation of Amuro not being here. I'm guessing Camille's gonna come in the Double Zeta. Okay, so they were on the ship from CCA, so I'm assuming this is the second Axis conflict, which happened 3 years after Double Zeta, while all three of the characters should have been in Jupiter, but whatever. Yeah, so Mondo and Lino are two of the friends. Lino pilots the Hyakushiki after Bicha becomes the ship captain, and Mondo pilots the Mega Rider, which is basically a motorcycle for mobile suits. Yes, that is a thing. Judah! He said I'm somehow a clone of a 10-year-old who wasn't even this age when she was cloned, but it's fine. There's a theory that the Play clones are actually clones of Minerva, modified in the womb to be better, the artificial womb to be better new types. Due to something in Unicorn happening where Marita, who is Play 12, had a special connection with a Play clone. Or, Marita, who is a Play clone, had a special connection with Minerva, who's not a Play clone. Is it true or not? Who knows, but it is what it is. I'm pretty sure it's against what they're trying to do, especially with Minerva showing back up in narrative, but as of recording this, narrative won't be out for like 6 months, so we can only speculate. Yeah, we got the whole Gundam team now. Oh god, Ridolina's here too. Wow. Oh yeah, it has been 3 missions, hasn't it? I was about to say, wow, that was pretty short. But I was thinking about the second one where it's usually 5 to 8 missions. There'll be most likely 2 to 3 group splits. I'm assuming 2 for this game though. And usually the second one is either 5 to 8 missions long, depending on which split you do. But anyway, folks, I believe that'll be that. Oh yeah, everyone rejoins us, including all of the Cross-Ange people. Banjo! Oh yeah, and Maito. That's cool. Guard Diver, Black Mite. Wow, we just flat out get Black Mite gained in this one. Cool. But hey, we got Banjo. Banjo's one of my favorite characters. He's really good, and he gets you like a shitload of extra money for acing him. But anyway, folks, that'll be that. If you enjoyed the episode, you should like. If you didn't, you should dislike. We'll be back for more either later this week or next week. Good night, folks.